Hello YouTube, welcome. In this video, we will check today, the new era started in the BDO and we will check the patch note of this new era. I'm live on Twitch stream. You said that people hi to you. Do not hesitate to come and say hi on Twitch live stream. Get your coffees, get your other popcorns and other things. This video will be very long. Without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, let's just check. Chat. Tell them that I'm not forcing you, okay? Tell to YouTube that I'm not forcing you. You guys not in dungeon. People believe you guys are just saying that I'm dungeon. You're not, okay? I'm not forcing. Okay, so we will start with this new thing. I'm not forcing you. Choose your own ocean spray box notice. Starting of the July 24, the pre-order packs. So if you just pre-order this pack, you'll be able to get these, you know, the new costumes and all other things. Here we go. Snorkel, bowl cap, clothes bodysuit, and clothes short. I can say that this short version is just better. Swim fins and the beach sandals. Like overall it's good. Not gonna lie, we liked it. This version is better. Like, I don't know, this version is not okay. I didn't like it, but it totally depends to you. This for male, I don't care, but maybe Higa cares for male part. I just passed that part. Shy, no one cares this one. Shh. What's this? The title treasure chest, title bonus treasure chests. There are some kind of additional things. Some packages and bundles again. And yeah, there are some other packs for the pearl. For server Mina, I can say that there's some kind of, you know, bad news for server Mina. The pearl prices gonna increase. People saying like 60% or something. I don't know. Like there is a extra announcement for that in the the website. You can check it. I didn't calculate it, but people say that 50-60% more money pearls. Before the change, what's this like? As you guys know, purified last ton of fire, earth, you know, these things, just some of them removed from the game because of the new patch. So the rates of these, you know, strike, blade, and all other things, they changed, and they're just doing an announcement about that. So overall, it's nothing. Dive into a fairy tale adventure at the Sea Palace. Here we go. Baby Wills, Dudu, and the Race to dive into the fairy tale adventure at the Sea Palace, July 24, 2015, after August 7. Take an adventure quest via Blacksmith, ready for magical adventure. If you guys don't know what is Sea Palace is like, maybe I can show it in game. Sea Palace is rotated nearby here, as you can see here. This is a place. It's under the water. It's like Atlantis of Black Desert World. You go there, and it's an event. It only comes at summer times. You can visit in normal times too, but I think the event just arrived, and from the coastal cliff, as you can see, you can just dive and you can go there directly. And there are other ways to all those stuff, Griffin and Land of the Morning Light. Truly, welcome to the Sea Palace. Here we go. Summer event Sea Palace will start. And there will be other things like fish up green great fishes, get bubbly diving suit, glorious gracious catch. This one. This is very nice, by the way. And I think there are other quests too, but I don't want to just check all of the quest details, but we can check the rewards. Enhancement kit, enhancement help kit level 3. Life enhancement help kit level 3. X amount X 10 hours for 2 of them. 250 ancient spit dust is 50 Caphras. 3 perfume of courage, 3 deep sea, and tidal treasures you're gonna get. And this is the Sea Palace Wells. It just appears and you have to just attack it. It's some kind of different way to attack it. I cannot show it to you, but yeah. Step 1, step 2. And you can get these rewards. Well bundle, of course, with a set probability, but I don't know if you can get well from this one. Is there anyone in chat, or is there anyone, you know, get some kind of additional well from that? Anyone got? But just underwater. Palace under the sea, yeah. Reward bundle, double reward bundle. During the event, defeat well, obtain one more bundle. Twice bundle, so it's good for newbies. They will be able to get more chance to get well, and even if I get to... never mind. Good for newbies. Mystical map located NPC, Shimneo. Tidal treasure chests. Okay, just pass that part. Okay. Sea Palace arrived, I can say. Item copy and an extra Caphras stone event just arrived. From July 24 to August 21. There is a reason that August 21 is because you guys will get the big patch, another big patch, Adania, and the sub-weapon patch, and the armors and all other things at August 7. I will be on holiday at that part, but you guys will get it. Because of that, they just extended this event, you know, that much long, 4 weeks. Caphras stone extraction and the item copy thing. Yeah, let's go. The patch notes, yes, no issues, nothing. Pearl shop items, nothing special. Okay, here we go. So before I start to talk about this, what I'm expecting from you, stop video right now, like, leave a comment, because your thoughts will be very important. Because who knows, maybe just, you know, our CMGM team will just read the comments and they will just take some kind of notes and they will just, you know, send it to the, you know, PA headquarters. Who knows? So please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let's go. As we shared during the Header Ball 2025, Black Desert combat system has undergone a major overhaul. We focused on the areas we had identified as problematic, but since various mechanics in the combat system interact with one another, we made adjustments across the board. Yeah, of course, don't forget the subtrue. Our aim was to refine the very structure of combat, polishing its foundation, while keeping each class performance as close as possible to what you're using to. To said, because so many elements have changed, you might notice things feels a bit different. You'll keep listening your feedback and watching the data to make further improvements. Additionally, as announced in the separate notice, all character skills, skill add-ons, and skill presets have been reset as part of ensuring a stable application of today's update. We ask for your understanding regarding this change. To help ease any inconvenience this may cause, we have provided all adventurers with a secret book of Old Moon. We hope it will assist you during this transition. We will keep doing our utmost to bring you the blah blah blah. Okay. Balance and stat across class changes. So if you guys wanted it, let me just share what I thought, and we will just also, you know, deep analysis in while I'm just reading. In PV, we will test PvP while I'm streaming in few hours. In PV, the meta classes, everyone will grind slower, definitely. But the meta classes, they will not affect it from this patch like the other ones. So for example, the meta classes, they will get slowed by like 5% slower grind speed. But the other bad classes, especially the bad DPS classes, they will get like 15% slower. I did test at Orzekia, and I did test at the Golden PK, and I can say that, yeah, it's like 10 to 15% slower for me. My class has bad DPS. But for meta classes, they will not feel it that much, you know, big. Probably they will feel like 5% slower. They try to compensate it with the, you know, threshold increase at some certain spots. But overall, I can say that right now in the game, they just add lots of caps to the spots. We will see and we will check all of them. Please, PA, buff other low DPS classes. They need just, right now, you just need to do some kind of, maybe a cooldown change on some classes, or just overall, throw them pure PB damage. Not to the meta classes, like not to Witch, not the Mystic, not to other classes. Please, PA, you can do it. We trust you. Okay. Thank you guys. Welcome. This is a video for YouTube. You can say hi to YouTube, hi to your mom. Let's go. Adjusted the difference in following base stats for each class. AP increased, DP decreased stat, special attack damage increased stats. For detailed changes, please refer to the class specific change section. Change how special attack damage affects from skill stack. Why mom not dad? I don't know. Special attack damage from skills and skill add-ons now stack together. Individual special attack damage effects such as back attack damage and critical hit damage increase do not stack with each other. However, individual special attack damage and all special attack damage effect will stack. For example, critical hit damage increase and all special attack damage increase will stack. Example 2. If you have back attack damage 10% and 15%, only the 15% applies. Example 3. Back attack damage 10% and critical hit damage 5% will stack. So I didn't understand this part. Let me know, chat. What the heck? I hate that copilot thing. So if I use DeepSea, I will not be able to use my add-ons because DeepSea has 10%. Add-on giving me 5%. Interesting. It will be interesting, isn't it? No only add-ons. Okay. Interesting. We will see. We will see. We will just check in an in-game, but I don't have time for that. This patch is very long. Change it so resistance stats and no longer apply in PvP and remove the ignore resistance stats as a result. Adjusted the effect of the certain passive skills for some classes that previously increased or ignored resistance. Adjusted effects at certain unique buff skills for some classes that previously increased or ignored resistance. So anything that's related resistance, they just got reworked, removed, deleted. They did something like. So all classes base resists fixed to the 20%. The grapple skill changes. Added a unique visual effect to all grapple skills so they are easy to identify. As you can see, when you try to grab something, at some kind of red, glowing effect starts. It shows that you're trying to grab someone. If you success, you success. If you fail, you fail. This just allows for early game players or newbies for PvP. Let's say that your opponent used the grab and you saw that glowing effect. It means that your opponents have no grab for like next 15 seconds or 20 seconds, depends the grab duration, the cooldown. I think that's for it. Adjusted melee and range grapples to have 0.3 seconds startup time before activating. Adjusted dash grapples to have 0.4 seconds startup time before activating. So these things are like making the instant grab desync. They're trying to just solve that issue, and they're adding some kind of 0.3, 0.4 second startup animation. Change the grapple success or failure to be determined instantly when you attempt to grab. Change it so all characters gain super armor on grapple fails and can perform other actions after 0.4 second. This part is just showing that how clueless are developers. Let me try to explain. They're not playing their game, and they're trying to just make the grapple, trying to nerf grapple, but it's also getting buffed because if you hit to your enemy, there will be no immune or something. But right now, even if you fail, you're getting rewards by super armor. What in God's name, PA? What are you doing? What are you actually trying to do? Let's go and check and at my drug. Like super armor on fail, the fucking most stupid shit that I ever heard in my life. If I fail, I need to get punished. If I try to grab someone, the most broken CC in the game, not the CC, like the most broken catch animation in the game. Look. Why? Why am I get super armor in there? Why, please, no. Like, I don't want to get... No, let's just do it like, I'll try to do some kind of fast grab, and you will see the difference. Like, you see that 0.3 second super armor or something. Remove it. If I try to grab someone, if I fail, I should be open to get punished. Please, PA, stop sucking cock of, talentless shit PvP players. They should learn it hard way. Grab was already strong, thing in the game. And people just whine a lot about the grab. Everything is just perfect in this patch, but Super Armor thing, that shows that how you're capable to understand you in depth your game. I don't know, like I literally can't stay, you know, calm when I encounter these type of shits. During the first 0.3 seconds of Grapple startup, your character can rotate based on the camera direction. Okay, however, during the Nova's punish for some Hashashin's construction stage, these are for like 3 range grabs. During Corsair's Heart Attack and other range grab, your character can rotate when cast in place, but if comboed, I cannot show these ones. Added failure animation for certain classes when their grapple skill fails. Warrior, Valkyrie, Ninja, that's decent. Ninja, another one. Improved the animation for the Tamers. Soaring kick and grapple fails to look more natural. Fixed so that after falling, you can smoothly combo into the other skills. Change so the character's special attack damage increase effect now applied to the summon damage. The summon damage changed. Change so the buffs that increase damage now also boost summon damage. Example, applies in a place such as Yizrael Highland, Tungrat Ruins, and Gyfin Russia Temple Underground. I just want to show this one to you. If I just dash out, for example, try to just fast grab. You see? SA. I just forgot to just show it. SA into SA. That's why we say, what did you do, PA? Fail, Super Armor, and I can keep with Super Armor and, or maybe iframe. Let's try it with iframe. You see? You see? Perfect. Change so summons no longer become stronger at night. Adjust the base damage of summons to keep. So here is the thing. The summon damage will directly benefit from your stats. The summon is you, actually. Okay? That's what it says. So summon can deal back attack, crit, down attack, and all other things. Is it? Let me just check. Special attack, characters increase. Yeah. Okay. Accuracy rate and evasion rates removed. Removed accuracy rate and converted one person into accuracy +4. Removed evasion rate. Anything that you know in the game with a percentage accuracy or percentage evasion, they turn into 4 flat value. This may look a little bit weird to you, but don't worry. They just changed it according to the new formula. When you just think about changes, you also remind that they changed the damage formula. So it may look a little bit weird when you see it, but this is in long term better. This is in long term better. I can barely grind. Okay. Change so you cannot use mouse movement. They removed the mouse movements, so probably suck Berserker players will, I don't know, maybe in the mains will stay. While you're gathering or while you're moving, you can still use it. You can interact with, you know, objects. That's all. Alchemist, no spam. If you spam, botnet allow you. Make him, you know, low amount. Okay, new improvements. We will start to talk about the class and class changes. Today's update brings several significant balance changes to each class. Notably, classes that previously relied on a mouse movement controls and the shy's signature skills Misty Haze have undergone adjustments that players will definitely notice. We approach these changes with the great care and consideration. While we understand some of you may be disappointed, please note that these tweaks are necessary to ensure Black Desert continues moving in a positive direction and achieve our long-term vision for the game. We ask for your understanding and support. It's important to note that today's patch is just a starting point. We believe that the continuous monitoring and the ongoing improvements are essential to truly complete these changes. Going forward, we will keep close eye on the classes, roles, and the performance, making further adjustments as needed. We are committed to the refining and evolving the game using a variety of the methods to deliver the best experience possible. So, here we go. Tomorrow there will be Global Lab. And tomorrow's Global Lab is important. We will see more changes and more changes. I'm expecting another very big Global Lab. That's with bug fixes, maybe some PV and PvP nerfs pops, I don't know. They are expecting. But at the end of the day, it's per labis. Do not expect much from them. What I'm suggesting to you, do not miss tomorrow's Twitch live stream. And also, even if you miss it, do not miss the YouTube video tomorrow for Global Lab. For next few weeks, Global Lab and the official patch notes will be very important. Try to understand what try to understand what they're changing in the game. Until this point, I accept everything except the Super Armor Grapple. They didn't mention this when they first announced, like 3 weeks ago in the Global Lab, but they added in the official patch notes the Super Armor Grapple. Except this one, until this point, everything is amazing. Okay, your infinite mastery. So you're just losing all the percentage accuracy in your skills. You know, every class percentage value of the skills, but the self-buff and other things it was 25. Now you're getting 108. It was 25 or something, or 27, something like that. I don't know. Now you're getting 108 all accuracy to compensate that percentage accuracy, lose. Sorry. Warrior, the Succession Warrior E-buff. Oh my god. I'm gonna get bombed. Like I said in before, they removed resists, or all resist ignores, they just replaced them with the buffs. All resist 40% replaced with the max HP 1.5k. The Prime Scar of Dusk's AP from 16 to 28. Prime Ground / DP Shred from 30 to 25. Awakening's E-buff, resist removed and replaced with 500 HP. Awakening E-buff's AP from 30 to 45. Okay. Great Sword Training self-buff changed from 26 to 32. They removed the critical hit damage from the Merciless skill. And Great Sword Defense 25 AP to 32. And also DP Shred just from 30 to 25. All 30 DP Shreds in the game, they just decreased to the 25. All 15 DP Shreds increased to 20, if I'm not wrong. Ranger changes. This one, the Speed Healing skills, all AP from 6 to all AP 20. Reduced the skill damage multiplier Ranger by 5% due to the increase in the AP. Change the following skill effect, reduce DP reduction disparity between classes, minus 30 DP to 25. So you will encounter with these things, multipliers reduction or increase in classes, because they will increase your AP, they will increase your other things, or maybe they will remove the critical hit rate like in my drug, and they will buff the damage, the multipliers to compensate the loss. So these are for mostly, not for every class, but mostly to just balance the class, because you're getting more AP. Change the ranged accuracy rate effects, 24 to 20. And DP Shred again for Awakening. Sorceress. All resist 30% and ignore all resist 35%. Change with the all AP 45. The Saxorg E-buff. Wait. Does Saxorg E-buff has AP buff? That's important. If it is not, if you encounter with a Saxorg with the E-buff in uncapped, whoa, run. Hold up, this is important. Where is it? Here. So, oh my, you don't have AP. This is literally the most broken E-buff change, I believe. Because they're removing the resist and replacing with 45 AP. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Same for, oh my god. In uncapped, Sork will be up big. Awakening ebuff also got 45 AP. Why? What is 45? What in? Oh my. Guys, when you see a Sork in uncap, if you see ebuff, run. They will literally just scream and flow, one-shot the entire platoon. Or they will just, in Sork, they will do this and just destroy everyone. It's not that much because it doesn't, with the 30 AP self-buff. So it's like 15 more AP, still too much. In PvP, to get 15 more AP, you need to just spend few trillion silver. It's big. It's really big. Ay. Let's give to Dracania. No, Dracania can suck my cock. Melee AP 16 to melee AP 28 on Zerker. Because of that, they decrease the damage. Prime Beast form, all resist 50% to... They removed it, and max HP 500. All DP 20, all DP 50. Okay, let's go make the Berserker even more tankier. Yay! Melee AP 16 and melee AP 28. Titan Syndrome, melee AP 35 to the buff. Okay. Melee AP 16 to melee AP 28. Tamer. Reduce the damage multipliers, Tamer, but 2.2% in all skills. Prime Heuglung Aura. All resist 20%, replaced with 500 HP. 500 HP? Like, 500 HP to Tamer? I like, if anyone catch Tamer, you just, one skill them. 500 HP will not save their ass, just give something different. 500 HP. Just, okay, I shouldn't just bully Tamer players. Magic AP 16 to 22. DP Shred 30 to 25, decreased. All resist 20%, all evasion 6. Like, this is good, for example. This is good. Maybe 60, 80 or something. But 500 HP increase, I don't know. Magic AP 16, 22. DP Shred, same. Musa. Ignore knockback and stiff resists 15% passive change with all AP 5. The E-buffs resist removed all AP from 20 to 30. Ultimate Gale all AP 10 to 20. Reduce the skill damage multiplier 3.7k because of the AP increase. Musa Awakening all resist 50 removed. Evasion 60. Okay, Musa back on menu. What is this? Maewa. Same. The passive just changed same. 5 AP instead of ignore res. The E-buffs, ignore all res, 5% removed. Due to the prime blooming strat losing ignore all res, red blades all AP buff change from 10 to 24. Change the following skill effects to reduce AP disparity between classes. All AP 20 to all AP 35. Reduce the skill damage multipliers for Succession Maewa 5% approximately. Change the red blaze all accuracy buff to no longer be stackled with the all accuracy buffs. Petal Drill DP Shred from 30 to 25. General Smite, I don't know what is this, E-buff? Fix the issue where the skills all accuracy buff was stacking with all accuracy buffs. Try to find Wusa changes. What is Wusa? PA of Valkyrie, 100% resist removed. Rabam of Valkyrie, 5% special attack change into all special attack damage. So it's 3% nerf to that Rabam. Just remove it completely. Why 2%? All accuracy buff change from percentage thing to the flat 20 accuracy, 60 second. Celestial Cry same the Rabam. 20 accuracy for 60 second. All resist 10%. Prime Noble will change with the 500 HP. That will be more, not gonna lie. The ebuff of the Succession Valkyrie, all resist 50%, max HP 1.5k, HP recovery 200, all DP 20, all DP 50. This is good. This is good. This is what we are expecting from PA for like 4 and 5 years or something, because these classes, this one, Awaken, Valkyrie, and some other Q-block classes, dude, they're carrying shield, big shield. But using fucking glows, Striker and Mystic, getting same DR from the debuff. Hello? At least they just equalized it. Increased mana recovery removed. Debuff of the Awakening Valkyrie, 50% resist change to HP recovery 200 and forward guard while sprinting. The forward guard while sprinting affects all. This is literally in debuff while you're sprinting. It used to be forward guard, not SA in behind. It's now Q block form. You can run for 30 seconds. No stamination, nothing. You're like, you know, terrain or something. 50 DP, this is removed. Knockdown resists on hits and hasty, removed. Melee AP 20 to increase to melee AP 28 on F jump. But I was expecting more because Valkyrie has no AP passive. This class needs more AP. I don't know. It will be 35. Ninja. Debuff Malicious Cut. Ignore all res 15% back attack damage. Wait, ignore all res of the debuff of Succession. Change to back attack damage 10%, down attack damage 10%, air attack damage 10%. I have a question. Are they stacking with the add-ons? Probably not. Because it's coming from skill. I don't know. Kanoichi. Crimson Eclipse, Prime Ninjutsu Commons. What is this? Crimson Eclipse and the Prime Ninjutsu Commons fix the issue where the skills all accuracy buff were stacking with other all accuracy buffs. Awakening chain the AP buffs, the critical hit damage removed, and they just gave AP buff. So they're removing the critical hit damage, but they didn't just increase the PV or overall PvP damage buff. PvP damage. Why? Interesting. The 2% overall increase on the multipliers is some kind of necessary for this class. Interesting. Wizard. Magic AP 12 to Magic AP 8. So here is the thing, chat. You guys may wonder that, hey, why my Wizard, why my Witch got nerfed? Like, your classes already have like lots of AP from passive, from another passive, from shit passive, from class base, from self buff. You guys were stacking lots of AP. So 4 AP nerf on your passive. That's all. But also you got additional 5 DP shred. Okay? Don't cry. Because I've seen lots of clueless Witch and Wizard players crying about this 4 AP, increase, decrease. Don't do it. Be smart. Magic DP 15 to 20 in the skills. Hellfires, same. 2 AP nerf on the Hellfire, the WF skill. Same. Magic DP thing. So overall, you guys got 6 AP nerf. Oh my. Same for Witch. 6 AP nerf. Magic DP 15 to 20. 6 AP nerfs? No. Not 6 AP nerfs. 4 AP nerfs on Witch. Thanks to the PA who removed my 10% crit buff and gave me 8 AP. Yeah. Dark Knight. Change the following skills effect to reduce AP and special damage disparity between classes. Critical hit damage 10% replaced with 15 AP. For AP less? Okay, reroll. True. Is this not the same as Global Lab? Almost. Striker. Change the following skill effects due to the resistance and ignore resistance overall. All resist 30%, change with the all evasion 60. Yes, let's make this class more tanky. Recover 500 HP and buff to the 1.5k HP when you use a skill. Prime Crimson Fang skills AP from 20 to 28. Knee Hammer, same. Overall, they decreased the damage of the Succession Striker by 3% because of the AP increase. Change the following skill effect to reduce the AP disparity between classes: 16% to 28 on Awakening, same 16 to 28. E buff, instead of all res 30%, all AP 35. Ha. Okay. Striker buff. I get it. 4.4% overall balance damage decrease. Suspicious damage is trash after this rework. It's just a monster damage, yeah, for races. Mystic. 20 all AP changed to 28 in Succession. And Succession damage decreased 2.6%. All res 30% removed from the e-buff, and the 500 HP recovers changed into 1.5k. 20 DP changed into 50 DP. 16 AP from on Awakening changed to 28. Awakening's DPS 4.4%. Whoa. Why? Mystic's DPS might get a little bit lower on Awakening. Succession probably will stay same, but interesting. LAN. What was the LAN's transition from in Global Lab? URL. You want link? Take, my friend. Change the following skill effect. Reduce the AP disparity between classes. All accuracy 5% change with the 16 AP. All res 30% replaced with the 20 AP. In Awakening, 50% resist replaced with the all evasion 80. This is quite big buff for tankiness in Awakening. Awakening LAN will be big trouble, I believe, while it says e-buff already has been trouble, but now it's even more. Archer, self-buff increased from 12 to 20. DP shred 15 to 20. Shy, oh my. Shy's base AP, the character stats bar change from 47 to 53. This is 6 AP buff to Shy. And change the following skill effects. The E buff will provide 40 AP instead of 30. All special attack damage from 5% to 2%. So we are seeing that they're removing percentage APs from the game or decreasing the buffs, special buffs. This means that they just changed something in the damage formula, especially with the percentage buffs. While I'm grinding at our Zekia, for example, if I deal mostly frontal damage, like it's just, I'm just hitting to, like a rock, but when I just, try to just back attack damage in our Zekia, they melt. So the percentage damage values are significantly important right now in the game. Good morning, Kisak. How are you? Man, I recently started playing and now my favorites are getting nerfed. Why didn't I listen? Don't worry, my dear friend. If you just started the game, you will not feel it. Okay? Even the veterans can feel these changes. These are balance changes, okay? These are not like actual nerfs or actual buffs. Maybe for some classes. But stay calm, no worries. Play the class you like. All special, okay, we just checked it. All DP 35, PV only. But change the following skills. Okay. All DP 10 PvP only. All DP 20. Misty Haze. The duration of the all DP and all evasion debuff changed from 30 seconds to 1 minute. 10% DP shred turn into 20. Can reduce up DP 35 upon enhancing your soul. Does not stack with all DP and all evasion reductions effects and other buffs. So this is the call of the Shy dead gap. Shy will no longer be keep thing to kill the DR stack players or the evasion DR stack players. It's a little bit bad decision, not gonna lie. They could be afraid of a new offense breaking their game with those damage percentage modifiers, maybe? Maybe, yes. Guardian. Critical hit damage 10% removed from the passive, they gave 8 AP. Prime Frostbitten Axe, all 5 AP changed into all 10 AP. This is the passive. The Space Skills 5% crit removed, and Guardian got 2.4% additional damage to the multipliers. All resist 5% removed and all DP 10 added. Awakening Guardian got 4.3% buff to the skills. Assassin, ignore all rest 5% removed and replace with max 100. What? Huh? Ignore all rest 5%, replace with max 100 HP. I shouldn't laugh at it. Prime Blades patch. Suck ebuff. All rest 30%, change with the 60 evasion. Ignore all rest, change with the 15% attack speed. Massive change. Frozen Darkness, all AP changed 12 to 28. I really wonder that PV situation of Succession Nova with the summon changes. Karatum Guard, grapple resist 30% removed. Grapple resist 30% removed on the Prime and max 750 HP. Suck Nova got 5.8% nerf. Interesting. Okay. In PvP, maybe I can understand, but PvE? Change the following skill effect to reduce the AP and special damage disparity between classes. Engarde will provide you 40 AP instead of 30. Sage. Electrify skills, ignore all rest 30%, change with the crit rate 50%. Upsurge, knockdown resist reduction removed. The DP shred on the DP shred skills from 30 to 25. Corsair, your ebuff, all evasion 60. I shouldn't laugh at the Corsair. What the fuck is this, brother? This class needs more damage. Okay, Dracania. Critical hit damage 10% from the passive removed. And they change from AP buff in the passive 12 to 20. DP shred on the Robomb, that's Dragon Assault, from 15 to 20. And the DP shred in Succession 15 to 20 on these skills. Suck Drugs damage increased in PvP and PvE 2% to compensate the crit loss. Awakening Drug is 5%. Because they, you guys think that, oh, Dracania got buffers, something like that. No, my dear friend, they removed 10% crit from the passive. Okay, they just balancing it. Twirling Crane, critical hit damage 10% removed, and they gave 12 magic AP. Scholar, 24 melee AP changed with the 20. They didn't touch the DP shred, it's 25 still, and Scholar got 1.5% damage increase. Scholar new meta, Kappa. Ignore all res passive and Dosa, replaced with 20 accuracy. Critical hit damage plus 2.5% removed, and they gave 10 AP. Prime motion in stillness. This is the suck passive, isn't it? So now class has more AP. Ah. It's equal to Wukong right now. Okay. Elemental Incubation. This is the element skill, the passive. Ignore all rest 10%, remove, replace with the all DP 30. This is the ebuff. Is this ebuff? All special attack damage 5%, remove with the all special attack 2%. Elements generate earth, bears, metal. Change to ignore all rest 20% to all DP 20. So like, Dosa will be even tankier. So Awakening Dosa can be meta again in uncap if they nerf Sage. Deadeye. I don't wanna talk about AP increase to 30, DP reduction from 30 to 25. So chat and YouTube, let me know what you think until this point, because we just completed 40% of the patch. Fuck me, what is this? Damage ratios determine the percentage damage on one class deals to another. Previously, these ratios verified significantly across classes to make PvP more intuitive and balanced. All classes now share a base damage ratio 89.29%. However, to keep the class unique role and the flavor, they have sorted them into 3 groups: Vanguard, Skirmisher, and Pulverizer. Depending on the opponent's group, you will deal or take 5% damage. Vanguard deals to Pulverizer 5%. Skirmisher deals 5% to the Vanguards. Pulverizer deals 5% damage to Skirmisher. These are the Vanguard classes. You can call them like defense-based classes, defensive mostly. These are Skirmisher classes, as you can see on the screen. And Pulverizer classes, as you can see on the screen. Here we go. Adjusted PvP damage ratios for all class skills to match the unified base damage ratio. These changes aim to ensure that the gameplay experience remains as similar as possible to before, with damage adjustments reflecting each class base damage ratio change. If a class previously had a 100% PP damage ratio, both PV and PP damage have been increased. Shy's PP base damage ratio has been increased 38.14%, and this increase directly applies to the Shy's PP damage. So what is this? I didn't understand what is this. If you guys understand what's this table for, let me know in the comment section. Anyone understood what is this table for? Percentage. Is this for Shy? Or overall, for example, is this saying Dracanias for where's Dracania? 10% more damage. Okay. Species damage. Updated species damage in the description for better clarity. Extra damage to human changed with the extra AP against human. Extra damage to demi-human, extra AP against demi-human. Extra damage to Camasilian monster, extra AP against Camasilian monster. Extra damage to all species, extra AP against all species. So these are literally monster AP. Okay? If you cannot reach the AP cap, and if you need more AP and more AP, you can go for species AP. Probably we will use them in Adania's spot. Mostly Adania's spots will have their own special race, and we will use the Adania race to kill them. The special race buffs. And we will also get some kind of special upgrade method for the species AP. If I'm not wrong, then Lightstone set effect of the species AP will increase significantly when we use them. From 30 to 36 or maybe even more. We will see it. Remove the following skill add-ons effect. They remove the monster AP, human AP increase, and human AP decrease. This was a debuff. Items in the Lightstone combinations that previously had an extra AP against humans or extra AP all species now also have extra AP against adventurer effects. So adventurer means PvP. It's you. Literally it's you or me. Extra damage to humans, humanoid mobs, okay? Like giant, like monastery, blood and monastery. They are human. You can see the human icon nearby the mob's name. Extra damage to humans means no more for PvP. It's for humanoid mobs. Extra AP against adventurers is for PvP. So you can see them here. AP against adventurers 11, AP against humans 11. Here we go. Let's go. When your displayed AP reaches 310 or higher, you will gain extra 6 AP for each additional AP. They did this for whenever you get some additional AP with, for example, you're just, upgrading your Karazat from Sept to Oct, or from Hex to Sept. You gain 1 AP, isn't it? But you feel nothing, literally nothing. Even if you get cap, you will feel nothing. But with the new AP caps of the spots and with the new system, each AP, whenever you enhance something especially offensive enhancements, you will feel difference between before and after thing. Even 1 AP will make difference. And after the TET level of the weapons will provide you 2 sheet AP. And 2 sheet AP will provide you 16 monster AP. And 2 sheet AP maybe will get, add-ons. So you'll get maybe caps. So 2 sheet AP will provide you 20 AP in approximately, in average. With the yeah, it's like 2 AP in average when you enhance your one weapon. What's that, Hisak? Okay. As a result, some sub-weapons now grants even more extra AP against monster. People also misunderstood this part. This part is just, created to prevent the issue of whenever you get the sub-weapon, the new sub-weapon, the Sovereign sub-weapon, has the Nova AP. Imagine you'll use imagine they would just keep these, values same, like 64 or 67 to 171 in Blackstar. Imagine they just keep them low like this. Whenever you get the sub-weapon, your monster AP will just significantly increase. Pen, Kutum and the sub-weapon will have 200 AP. To prevent that, they just bring this thing. I think we did some kind of calculation for that a few weeks ago. Whenever you upgrade your Pen Blackstar into Sovereign sub-weapon, so Pen Blackstar and Sovereign base weapon, it's like 20 to 30 AP or something. You will get AP and you will easily enhance it. You will gain shit AP, you will get passive AP. At even at TET level and the base Blackstar, there will be maybe 50 AP. We don't know. We will see the values of the Sovereign sub-weapon when they will just announce it. But it is what it is. On Pen Blackstar, you will have 171 AP. On Pen Kutum, you will have 166 AP. What is this? Adjusted to certain item effects to reflex removal that ignore or resist effect. So Kutum now provides you, instead of ignore all res, it provides you all res 10%. What about the Blackstar? Wait. Yes, all resist 10%. Black Magic Crystal Precision. Ignore all res 10% and accuracy 8. Replace with the 12. I'm just passing this. And Visionary Elkar will provide you 30 accuracy. They remove the ignore res. Kutum Lamp and some other things. They replace all resist in the furniture. Replace ignore all res. Replace with the all res. Monos White Coral Belt. Ignore all resists. Weight limit 70. All resistance and weight limit 80 for one Monos White Coral Belt. Rosar Set. Ignore all res 10%. Replace with the all accuracy 20. Here they are, how they look. As you can see, 30 accuracy on Elkar. Remove the ignore resistance from the following items. All of these items you see on the screen, the ignore res value or buff, debuff removed. Simple cron meal. To prevent the, min-max things, now you don't need to, for example, when you just reach to the AP cap in the game, we were using the exclusive cron meal because it was providing 5% crit damage and 5% back attack damage. Now they removed the down attack from the simple cron meal and they replace it with the 5% crit and 5% back attack. Simple cron meal, as you can see, AP against monster thing, like back attack and crit here. So no matter what, in every situation, in literally every situation, you will use simple cron meal in PV. They just simplified it. Deleted all items with ignore resist effect. Deleted items has been compensated with a silver equivalent. Yeah, you guys will get lots of silver in this one. I got like 11 billion or something. Deleted Arena Solar exclusive crystals. They just deleted them. Removed Essence of Courage and Fragment of Courage, which were used to craft ignore resistance items. Essence of Courage 30 million. Fragment of Courage 50 million. From this one I got 300 million or something. Maybe you'll get more. Removed Essence of Courage from the item exchange list below. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Resistance increase effect removed. They did the same situation to the all other things. I'm just passing this part. Resistant increase effect removed on some of the items that you see on the screen. Finally, we just completed 50% of the patch notes. Hell yeah. Lightstone combos removed. Remove the following items due to the removal of the resistance and increase effect. If you owned any of these items, silver equivalent to their central market value has been sent to your central market warehouse. I've got lots of silver today. As you can see here, these are the thing. Blur. Like, Horakti, you were asking the blur, isn't it? You see, they removed the blur. Shimeka, hello. The protection Lightstone combo has been removed due to reduce the setup required for the Northern Conquest for participation. Guild skill removed. Frenzied Fighter, all resists. Intimidating Force, all resists. And all of these resist-related guild skills removed. Any guild points spent on learn skills have been refound. Okay. Ship damage adjustments. Like, guys, they did some kind of changes on the ship damage. I don't want to read this part. Okay. They just did some kind of balance change. Previously, when a monster applied debuff effect, the game performed two separated checks. First against your regular resistance stats, then your debuff resistance against monster stats, giving you 2 chances to block the debuff. With the new combat system, only your resistance stat is used against all monster debuff effect. The debuff resistance against monster stat has been removed. This is kind of interesting for people to not understand, but it's some kind of good thing, okay? If you do not know what is this, you may not understand. I don't want to bother myself to explain it. They just removed it. You will not feel anything, okay? Monster and Monster Zone updates. With the overhaul of the combat system, we have also rebalanced the various monster zones. The goal of this balance update is to ensure that adventurers can achieve optimal efficiency by fighting in the zones that match their current AP. As a result, you may notice reduced efficiency in a subjugate and the zones where your AP exceeds to the recommended AP. This change is indeed to encourage adventurers to process the higher level zones as their AP increases. Revenue has also been readjusted and so that you can earn greater rewards in the monster zones with higher recommended AP. Since this update brings significant changes, we will continue to monitor the situations closely and make further improvements to ensure the game develops in the right direction. Thank you. Like, until this point, there was only one point that I dislike. Super armor on a grab. Fail. Please, PA, hear your veterans. Remove that fucking shit, Eustace. Stop to do that. Stop sucking cocks of the talentless players. There was a Lightstone set with the monster res 50%. People thought that if you get like you get 100%, but instead you get 2 roll. Yeah, exactly. Recommended AP changes. Jade Starlight 270. Stay of the Dead 10 more AP. I'll just say 10 more AP like other things. Quintil LV 10 more AP. Crescent 15 more AP. Olin's Valley 15 more AP. Ashforest Lantern 1 15 more AP. Cutter Ruins Dekia 1 20 more AP. Tungra Ruins 10 more AP. Dokupe Forest 25 more AP. Dark Secret Street 10 more AP. Golden Peak Cave 5 more AP. Ashforest Dekia Lantern 2 5 more APs. Max AP limit changed. Here we go. Murimok Ruins. I'll just directly read the new AP caps. Murimok 560, Tonewood 756, Histria Ruins and the Kratuga 756, Saikrai Underwater Ruins and the Stars End 800, Tunkuta and the Gaifanrasya Upper and Padix Island 825, Abundant Monastery, Winter Tree Fossil and Morovak's Labyrinth 856. As Jade Starlight and the Honglim Base 950. Primal Giant Post Elvia 1000. Gaifanrasya Temple Underground and the Olin's Valley normal one is 1030. Ash Forest, Crypt, Hexa Sanctuary Elvia, Agman Temple Dekia, Histria Dekia, Pleku Dekia, Road Sulfur Dekia 1130. Cyclops Dekia, Tonewood Dekia, Yezuit Highland, and Tunkuta Dekia 1180. Quintil Elvia, City of the Dead is 1295. ASUS Dekia, Ollens Valley Dekia, and Crescent Shrine Dekia 1350 AP. Tungrad Ruins and Kadir Ruins 1395 AP. Dokkebi Forests 1445 AP. Darkseeker Street 1490. Fortunate Golden Peak Cave 1490 AP. Ollens Valley Dekia 2, ASUS Dekia 2, and Golden Peak Cave, the normal version, 1540 AP. Orzekia Elvia 1595 AP. So most of the players that I can say to you, you guys can grind at Orzekia with 350 AP, and the difference in the damage between you and me, there will be no difference because of the knee caps. All spots, when you reach this valley, capped by 5%. Gear. Shivari, welcome. How are you? Adjusted the loot obtainable from the monster zones with the recommended AP 270 or higher according to the each zone's recommended AP. Change the Fortunate Golden Peak Cave monster to now be affected by the DP reduction effects. Yes, you can shred DP because this will make the spot is even easier to balance for them. Aggress fever point adjustments. During the July 12th the global lab, we mentioned the plans to balance aggress efficiency across the board. While testing, we noticed that every monster zone consume aggress fever at the same rate. Some lower AP zones could actually become more profitable. To fix this, we are setting the aggress fever consumption per hour on live server to range in between 20k to 30,000, depending on the zone's difficulty. This way, the silver you earn with the aggress fever will better match to each monster zone difficulty. Fortunate Golden Peak Cave, 1 hour. If you just complete 3 cycles in 1 hour, it's just exactly consumes 24k aggress. Change the aggress fever consumption things. There is the lists. I don't want to read them. Okay, it's too long to read. I will just pass this part. Okay, because I will not pass these parts. Like because of the AP changes, the new AP stats, the new formula of the damage. They changed the monster's HP and the DP. I'm just passing this part and I'll just read the special things, okay? Okay, HP, DP. Nothing special. ASUS Dekia Lantern 2. Chainsaw back attack damage no longer applies. Whoa, it's interesting. Monsters AP in Dekia 2 decreased. Change so Crimson Fog is no longer summoned after defeat. I think Dekia ASUS 2, we need to test that spot. For the Elvia spots, change Ancient Spirit Dust and the Caphras Stone's loot drops for the Giant Elvia. Disto earrings from the monsters besides, you can drop the Disto from the Giant. You can drop Disto from the Hexa and also Caphras. You can drop Disto from the Quintil and also Caphras. Orzes, the good part of the Orzekia Elvia is just mobs are like tickling you right now. Literally tickling you. You can even grind with duo armors. If you have enough AP, you can just use 2 bitterness. You will see that you will be able to grind at Orzekia. Like I'm not talking about efficiency, but they will tickle you. They just decrease significantly the damage of the mobs. Tunkuta, change party zone to a solo monster zone. Change the monster debuff attacks to knockdown bound. Winter 3 fossil. What is this? Cyclion energy. I'm just passing that part. Fortunate Golden Peak Cave. Treasure Keeper Golden Peak King HP. Okay. Ollens Valley. To the normal Ollens. This is normal Ollens, okay? Not Dekia or something. They added Debo Earring to the normal Ollens. Boss changes. Here we go. Okay. So remove the following tags from the menu, Monsters on Info UI. There will be no Aggress Fever or no Aggress Fever thing in the spots because every spot use Aggress right now. Tunkota and Tunkota Dekia Monster Zones, party of 2, they removed this one too. It's because spot turned into solo. Hunting Monster balance change. Change the damage formula for hunting and sniper hunting monsters. Damage is now fixed rather than random between minimum or maximum value. On average, damage has increased by about 1 to 2% when back attack and critical hit applies. Okay. Alright, so, bro. What are you doing, chat? This cap system at the end game, what's your opinion, Konya? What would you summon like? It's good. It's good, I liked it. But PA needs to listen to veterans. All veterans say the same thing. Good PV classes with a good DPS, it's okay for them, but low DPS classes, like my drug, like Nova, like other classes, suck Nova, I mean, there are like 10 classes needs urgent PV damage buff. Increase the multipliers and the skills by about 10%. All of them. Please. We need overall PV damage buff on the skills. Already good DPS classes, they feel much better compared to us because of the AP cap. Now they can just balance the game even easier. Let's go. Marv's carry-on bag was created for fashion and forward adventure in the mind those. Okay, I'm just showing on the here. As you can see, you can set your what are these? Costumes like this. You can just click change and everything just go into one. Okay. Good quality of life. Mount. Adjusted horse attack skill to deal fixed damage. So horse attack damage will not provide from your AP. Chainsaw, you cannot use mouse movement while performing horse attack skill. Alright, another big thing. I will also work for this one in the weekend. They removed the entire stats from the journals, adventure logs, and they just put all of them into the Igor Bartali. So if you're newbie, if you're returnee, if you're started from scratch, only you need to just complete is Igor Bartali. And then you're done. Of course, there are other good and special rewards. For example, free pet. You'll get free pet if you complete the other journals. Definitely. But just Igor Bartali. And I got some kind of new account from my friend. And I'll try to just redo the new Igor Bartali journal. They just readjust some part of the Igor Bartali, maybe it made them easier, I don't know. I'll just try to do and just show them to you. There's a huge list that if you just complete to the other, books, if you're a veteran, if you just already completed all of these things, not gonna lie, you'll get lots of rewards in your Black Spirit, bag. You'll get lots of rewards. Lots of titles, lots of rewards. Lots of fail stacks, lots of Volkscry, loot scroll. There'll be lots of things. I'll not just check all of them one by one. I'm just passing this part. You'll get billions of worth of item. As you can see here, pets, Frankiabe. This is drop rate pet. So if you complete this, what is this? Eye of the Adventure Journal. You're literally getting the drop rate pet. Home geek, blah blah blah. Just passing this part. Okay. Here we go. They just changed some part of the Igor Bartali. Improved Wall 8, Chapter 1. Only display the required wagon registration for the quest when purchasing from the stable keeper. Added details about the food crafting requirements for the quest in Volume 8, Chapter 2. Added clearer explanation for the miniature elephant registration quest. Okay. Here we go. Pit of the Undying. Some people like this, some people dislike this, but overall I liked it. Previously, you had to complete 4 daily quests to get a reward from the Pit of the Undying. To ease the daily burden, these have been changed to the weekly quests. You will only need to complete them once a week now. Quest rewards have also been adjusted, so you will receive similar rewards with just one completion, while the number of the Seal of the Undying rewards has decreased. The minimum number of the Crow Black's jewels you can earn has increased, letting you to take on a higher tier Insania quest faster than before. Additionally, with the upcoming combat system overhaul, the attack patterns and the visual effects of the Pit of the Undying monsters will be updated and improved. There's they're showing that attack pattern and other things. I will check all of them if there's something wrong or not. I have some videos on my YouTube channel. It's just, I'm guiding them. I'm guiding you to understand how they're working. If you complete normally, if you do this 7 times in 1 week, you were getting 700 Seal of the Undying. But now you will do once per week. You will get 500 directly, 200 nerfs, but you're getting lots of time. People just disagree. People just dislike this part. People said, "Why are you taking my 200 seals?" But instead of just every day go for additional 200 seals, you just do it once. You get 500 seals. For that extra 6 times, like maybe 1 hour in 1 week, because it takes 10 minutes to complete one. In 1 hour, you can grind another place. You know, it's just, you're just gaining time. Can still get Musa for extra seals? Probably yes. Like, are they saying something about that? I don't know. Before the exchange, Seal of the Undying 3. Okay, never mind. This is just nothing. Okay, simplified prerequisite quests. This part will be a little bit complicated to understand, but I'll try to explain. Some Black Desert content is locked behind the prerequisite quests. To make it easier to adventurers to access to enjoy this content, we have significantly relaxed these requirements. Family inventory expansion or family inventory thing. Before you're needing to these, but now you will just need to this. Like, I will not read them. Family inventory weight limit increase. They just changed the prerequisites and they just made it easier. Another buns, it's easier now. Crystal preset for free, it's easier now. Minus suspicious device item copy to tag a character, it's now easier. Shim's Cheong's Martial Fish Tank, it's easier now to get that quests. Green Artisan, this is a gathering minigame, by the way. Before you needed all of these things, but now it will be easier. Camping tool, it's free, you know, tent, it's easier to get it right now. Shai's Ayaya instruments, sealed fairy wings exchange. Fairy is requiring this one, but now it will be easier for you. Another Shai Ayaya things, nobody cares. Tier 5 pet training, now easier to reach and eschew that additional thing. For example, Chainsaw, the Tier 5 pet training can be done without completing any prerequisite quests. You can directly go. Money Wave, nobody is using that Money Wave radio because people used to use Quindia as a BDO radio. Okay, so maybe you should just add me as a Money Wave. Okay, good, Zarka, it's a good idea. Change the streamers, change this Money Wave thing in game. Allow people to you know, watch streamers in a small screen on Twitch. Good, good, very good, nice idea, nice quality of life, Zarka. I want to see it on this global lab tomorrow. Quick. NPC enmity buff removal. They just removed the NPC enmity buffs, guys. So bye bye to Caroline buff. Edit to completion simplified because the requirement except coming next week. Quendia in Money Wave. How about you, Zarka? New and returning adventurers can now proceed to the next quest based on their main quest and path and current level after. Blah blah blah. I'm just passing that part. Node work quests, C changes. It's almost done. It's almost done. It's been 2 hours, I believe. I don't know. Adjusted buffs from the skills passive and skill add-ons will be applied on outside stat limits, allowing each class to better utilize their unique traits. Improved so that when a character affected by the debuff effect, stat reduction are now taken from within stat limits. Reduced siege weapon damage by 50% due to the removal of the blasting guild skills. The reduction amount of has been determined in the proportion to previous effects of guild skills. Increased damage dealt to the certain structure and amounts by approximately 1.5 times when using guild on a ballista. Ballista got buff again. Okay. And this is the new UI, my dear friends. This is the new UI. Added new view bonus stats section lets you to check bonus stats. Let me just show them in game. Here we go. My stats, detailed stats. You can see all the details. You can even see air attack, back attack things. This bonus, what is this? Bonus stat brackets. Ah, okay. Just passing this, but it's just leading you to, you know, in-game guides. Who cares? Adjusted artifact presets in your artifact inventory. It's now more clear and it's just understandable. Wait, hold up. Here we go. This is good. Well done, PA. I really liked it, not gonna lie. Here we go. Doom color UI just passed. Fix define NPC storage by territory where the tree location. Territory name. Fix the capital look at a word map. Territory information correct. Musgar. Upper screen notification improvements for cooking and alchemy. As part of the UI improvements revealed at HyperX 2025, today's update brings changes to the notification messages that appears at the top of the screen during the cooking and alchemy. Previously, these notifications would pop up repeatedly while performing cooking or alchemy, which could become distracting, especially since these activities often involve many repeated actions. Additionally, if you minimize and then restore to the game window, all accumulated messages will be displayed at once, causing a further inconvenience. With this update, top notifications will no longer appear during cooking or alchemy session. When you just do alchemy or cooking, it's preventing like you're getting item. When you drop item, your pet is just collecting and you see the on the screen. It's same. This is just the first step. We are also working on additional UI enhancements that will be rolled out in the future updates and further improvements your gameplay experience. Remove the notification message that used to be appear in the center of the screen. You can still check results through the item drop lock. Enhancement UI improvements. At the HyperX Bowl, we have announced that the enhancement UI improvements will arrive on July 30. It's 31st for our server. Is it 30? It's 31st. Okay. This is directly translated into Korea. Along with the streamlining and enhancement terminology, we are finalizing the new feature like an enhancement exclusive inventory. However, to avoid confusion, when many adventurers enhance Sora and Subweapon and Edania's defense gear with the August Edania update, they have decided to reschedule the update for a later date to ensure everything is polished and ready. We appreciated your understanding. Okay. Transition change. Alright. So chat, while you guys are just say bye to YouTube, let me do the announcement for YouTube. You guys can say bye to YouTube. It's because this part is just the final part of the YouTube video. So for YouTube, please do not hesitate to come and say hi on Twitch. We are here and we are waiting for you. Now I'm going to back to my Twitch live stream. We will do some more tasks in PvE and PvP. Also, what I'm expecting from you, like and leave a comment. Especially these, videos, very important. Everyone needs to reach them. Tomorrow's Global Lab video probably will be very special and it will be good. And Siamzaka is in chat. My personal feedback for PvE right now, bad PvE DPS classes needs PvE damage. Until this point, what I understand is just bad PvE damage classes need PvE damage. All meta classes, they're okay. That's what I understood from this patch. You know what we say? Do not forget, BDO is just a game, and never ever trust BDO developers.